Hi, I'm Barbara Brett, and thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel. I absolutely love this. I am a motivational speaker that comes to you with action steps. Because again, I have been to things, you have too, where someone got you so excited. You believed in yourself so much, you knew you could make a difference. And then the next day, that sugar high dropped. Sometimes it drops within the next 2 hours, and all you're left with is doubt. Well, I'm going to leave you with action steps because I believe that you can do it. I know that I can do it and you can do it as well. So I'm going to leave you with some action steps to get you started until you can put in your own action steps to move forward in your purpose and your passion. What we're going to talk about today is the undo list. I do a lot of different things. I'm a motivational speaker, but I also go in and do culture change in companies. Why? Because if you're not, you're beating yourself to death. In your company, is everybody feeling empowered? Are you using everyone's strengths? Do they have a voice? Do they have a part in the game? Because if they don't, let me tell you something, you're never going to be as effective. You want people walking into your office, walking into your home, your church, your community, wherever you're doing your work, and you want them to feel empowered. You want them to walk in happy about Monday, more excited about Monday than they are on Friday. That's when you know you have a culture change in your business. I also do professional coaching because we all need someone to walk beside us, hold us accountable, and help put in those action steps and move us to that next level. So again, I'm Barbara Britt. I'm excited you're here today, and I'm going to talk about the undo list. The undo list is something that I created because I started looking at it, and I'm trained by John Maxwell as a speaker, coach, and as a trainer. And he always talked about at the end of the year, before the new year started, he would go in there and intentionally look at his calendar and find out what happened and what went well and what did he need to get rid of. So I just took that and made the undo list. I do a personal undo list. What do we need to get through with on that? But I also do a business undo list. And today that's what we're going to talk about. So I want you to get someplace where you can reflect. Someplace that you tell everybody for the next 15 minutes, the next 30 minutes, the next hour, I'm off grid. I'm going to be into what is happening with me. I'm going to tell you too, if you haven't done this, start doing a paper calendar. Why? The reflection's easier than going to your phone. If you haven't been able to do that, then I want you to go and make a list of things that have happened. Highlight things that have happened for you for the last 3 months, and we can do the undo list from there. The first thing I want to do on your undo list is your business. When I think about the undo list, I want to think about this. Am I going to get rid of it or not? Is it allowing my business and myself to build relationships? Or am I merely out there going, I know him, I know her, no. Am I building relationships so that I know what the needs are of these people and they know mine? Because I want to tell you something. You can build your business or build your nonprofit, whatever, and if you're running so hard and you're taking care of everything and you're not building those relationships, you're going to get to the top and you're going to look down and you're by yourself. That meant you didn't lead. So when I'm asking you for reflection time, I'm asking you to really go down into your self-leadership. If you're getting there by yourself, you're not going to be able to sustain it, but you're not going to actually have that joy. And if you can't get other people to follow and see your vision, then you're not building anything. You truly are not building anything that can last, give joy, and make a difference in the world. You're not building your legacy. So the first question when you look through that count, is it allowing you to build relationships? And that means that you have to put effort, you have to listen, you have to know other people. Second thing on this is it time and cost effective? A lot of us, and I know when I started out teaching. Well, we all know what teachers make, and that's not a lot of money necessarily. But I loved it. So the only thing I felt like I could give was my time, Well, let me explain something. Time is something you cannot get back. I can't save it. I can't hold it. I can't slow it down. I can't speed it up. But if it's not time effective, I'm going to turn around one day and I'm going to say, I didn't lead the life I wanted to. And I don't want any of us to be there. So is it time and cost effective? Also, when I retired and started my own business so that I could make more money, I could go out and work with nonprofits. I could go out and do transformational leadership. I could do all those things. I would spend too much, give away my time that wasn't being utilized. So is it time and cost effective? That's something you're going to have to think about. I hope that, like I said, you'll join my class that I'm going to be doing. Go to my site, my website, barbarabritt.com, and get the journal, because it will walk you step by step on how to be time and cost effective. The next thing on my undo list, and the last thing I'm going to leave you with today, is, are you developing your skills and your talents? This is what happens a lot of times. People will go, oh, well, I already know how to do that. And they quit developing those. Every single day, you need to be hungry. And I mean, you ought to feel it in your stomach that you need to build and hone those skills and talents. And I don't care where you are in life. If you're not doing that, if you're not moving forward, then you're moving backwards. If you're not growing, you're dying. That's just the way it is. So are you developing the skills and talents to keep on going? I like to think about this. I'm always in the lane of leadership. I am always in the lane of leadership. But that doesn't mean that in all my trainings and what I do, that I don't have to hone those skills so that I can add value to others. So if what you're doing is not allowing you to develop your skills and talents, bringing those farther along than they've ever been brought before, then you are not using your time wisely. So again, the undo list. Look at that calendar and flip it. What happened in me January, February, March? What has happened? Are you using all of these skills? If you're not, take a black marker and go through that. You have the right to undo what's not working for you. Don't allow your life to control you. Control your life. So I'm so glad you joined me today. And for this, just a small portion of the undo list, again, go to my website and find out how you too can work the undo list.